It's good evening, pleasure meeting you all. See, I hope at least a few of you know a bit about me. I'm a practicing lawyer by profession and also now representing the adjacent constituency Muvattupuzha in Legislative Assembly, Kerala. So, in fact, people do say I wear a couple of hats on my head. One as a professional, as a lawyer, and another one as a politician, which both are predominantly known to the public. And also I'm a researcher in the sense, in a bit into academics. This is where I stand. So today, as I join you, and today I understand you were discussing about your theme, which is recorrecting or reinventing and all. So I was just thinking what to share with you. And indeed, there are lot many stories, lot many incidents, lot many readings which comes to our mind, which we would like to share with my young colleagues. It may inspire you, motivate you. But having thought about that, I thought anybody, the most powerful story he can say is about his own life or his own story. So I thought I will share one of my experience in my life, wherein which I believe I attempted to reinvent myself or recorrecting the process in my life happened relatively with that incident. And it's also coincidental that we are joining here in this Mathew College, where I studied my pre-degree at that point of time, prior to my bachelor degree. So in the childhood itself, I was known, or I am said to be a very naughty boy in that sense. Not too naughty in the sense you think, but generally our parents or our elders used to say that this guy is, we can, to better put it, I'm a smart guy. In that age, they said that's a naughty boy, a naughty guy, it's okay, or whichever it is. But everybody used to, along with that, though he's a bit naughty, smart and all, he is good in his studies. I started hearing this right from my childhood. And I have one my colleague, classmate here. So this is how I groomed my thinking about myself. I enjoyed that. People saying, being a bit naughty, at the same time, he's good in studies. So I thought as a student, I'm good enough. And that created a kind of pride as well as arrogance inside me. I was pretty confident, overconfident, and I used to express myself like anything. It was my nature. So my biggest pride in my student life was I'm good in my studies. And after my schools, I joined for my pre-degree in this very college. And that time I was enjoying my college life. I enjoyed my college life pretty well in all sense. So towards the last, I was taking the exams. So I had done my studies, homework and all. I was pretty confident about my exams. I was doing my exams. Fortunately or unfortunately, my friend who was just sitting near to me had got a chit in his hands just to, some part of the note was with him. So he was trying to write those in the papers. And the invigilator, who was a teacher, and that was her first day apparently, I understand. First day in the college. So she was so sincere to her profession to her job. So teacher came this way, came around my friend and said, I know you are copying the answers from somewhere, so I'm not going to allow you. As I said, a bit naughty and over smart, I tried to support my friend saying to the teacher, no teacher, he is not doing any such things. You are mistaken. He's a good guy and he's not doing that. So allow him to do his exams. I just passed on that comment. She looked at me with slightly disappointed with my behavior, but I was back into my exams. Once the teacher moved away, he threw that paper and it came near to me. And I just put it under my legs. And I was just finishing an answer. But after finishing the answer which I was writing, I just asked my friend, which one is this? And I still remember clearly. He said, it is Max Muller's essay. Max Muller's essay. And then I had put, I was trying to answer the fourth question in my question paper, which was Max Muller's, the question on Max Muller's essay. So to be honest, I had got a temptation, first time in my life. In fact, I had studied that part very well, but I got a temptation to look into the same. To be honest, I attempted, but I realized that I couldn't do that. I am not able to do that. Though I say that I am very courageous, I do so many things, I'm very confident on all these things. I didn't have the courage to take that paper and write it to the answer sheet. So almost time in 5-7 minutes, I couldn't do that. Then I realized I won't be able to do this. So I just wanted to get away from this temptation. So I just did the paper away from me with my leg. When I did it, just I saw a sari just right behind me. So then she said, okay, you take that paper. Then I felt that things are going wrong. Then my all smartness is gone. I said teacher very, very, very politely that I didn't copy a single word from that. I was not doing that. I haven't done anything wrong. But she said, no, you just take and come out. You just come out. And I still remember every second after that, I was just crumbling down. I know my life was going to be in trouble. She was so adamant. I mean, the very person who bullied her or who passed such comments maybe few minutes back was literally crying, desperate to save the life. But for many reasons, she was very adamant. She said, you just come out. And in the other building, the other college, I was taken out of the classroom. And the moment she said, you are not going to write the exams, and then I was totally shattered. Totally shattered. Though there was, the senior management, even the teachers over there, everyone knows me and my family and everyone was together. My own brother-in-law was teaching over that college and everybody felt very sympathetic to me. Something happening to him, if he's not able to finish his exams, then what is going to happen? But ultimately, I was expelled. In the sense, I was not permitted to write my exams. I told you, in fact, the very same people who clapped for me for my efficiency in my studies, for my smartness, everybody lost confidence on me. The very same persons who said so good about me, so high about me, started saying that this guy ruined his life. His career is gone. Everything is over. And we expected that he may be a successful guy, but it's very unfortunate that he ended up like this. And I could realize, invariably, the entire circumstance around us, the entire environment around us has been changed. That the daylight became dark. There is no hope. Everybody predicted that this is the end of his career as a student or as a successful person. So those cursing words I was hearing every day. I used to overhear people saying their parents sent him to the good school. He had all the opportunity, but he spoiled everything. And now he's back at home. And I couldn't do my exams and I was out of the college. The very next year, all my friends joined for new courses and joined new colleges. I had no place to go. I couldn't finish my exams. So I was confined to home. So that period, that 1 year was there. I would tell you, that was the period where I tried to introspect. I tried to reinvent. I tried to recorrect myself. I started taking revenge upon myself. because I stopped traveling outside. I stopped meeting friends. I confined to the room which still I had a great intimacy in my home, my upstairs room where I was alone. I depended on music. That is true. Music was the only thing in my life at that time. I used to go down for taking my breakfast, my lunch and all. And often, to punish myself, I used to join the farm workers who come to come in our farmland. I used to go with them and used to work with them just to punish, just to take revenge on myself. So all the cursing, all the bad words, all the disappointments, all the disgust thrown upon me, I tried thinking whether I can come out of this. Then it was my ever greatest challenge in my life to prove to the world, just to prove to the world that I am not that bad. I am not that kind of a person who is worth nothing. And everybody who used to say so high about us started saying that he is good for nothing. Then it was a challenge for me, and I took it as a challenge to prove to the world. I just wanted to do my exams. I just wanted to come out of this. So that period, and I will tell you, I had 2-3 friends. It's not just like now where you connect with your friends every moment, every time, and every seconds. They used to write me letters. They all had great empathy for me because when we were moving together, I always used to take the lead. I used to sacrifice more for my friends. I always took the first step, and I always stood with them whenever there is a crisis. But 2 or 3 of them used to write me letters, which will come as a solace for me in this period of loneliness. So I imprisoned myself, and I was trying to dream myself whether I can come out of this and prove to the world. That is when one seed was sown in my heart or in my mind, that I wanted to prove to the world that I am worthy. For that, I should go to the best university in this country. That's how I identified Jawaharlal Nehru University. Jawaharlal Nehru University was the first ranking university in this country. I sowed that seed at that point of time. In a rural village where I come from, there was no one who studied JNU, or I had no contacts or alumni or former students over there. But I nourished the dream inside. Thereafter, I just wrote the exams. In the very next year, I could prove to the university that I haven't done anything wrong. So they got me the permission. They gave me the permission to write the exams the very next year. I finished my pre-degree. Then I went and joined for my law degree, LLB. Graduated in law from Trivandrum. Thereafter, I had only given one examination. I haven't applied for any other college. I haven't even sent application for LLM. I only sent one single application to Jawaharlal Nehru University. It was only to prove to the world that I am worth, just to show that, because that period we cannot explain to you in that sense. When there is complete darkness, when we are out of hope, and everybody repeatedly say this is the end of the road, then we alone need to come out. We alone need to come out. That is where the challenge is. Often life throws such kind of challenges to everyone in different ways, in different mood, in different circumstance. Maybe somebody is diagnosed with a cancer. Maybe somebody's son or daughter is diagnosed with some disease. Or someone may lose his all fortunes in the business. Someone may be thrown out of their job, which is very high-profile job. The challenge can be of any kind, any nature. But this challenges which take you to yourself, wherein which you can introspect, you can reinvent, and you can look into yourself and see the power lying inside you. The moment you feel you accept the circumstance around you, saying that this is dark, I cannot come out of this, that is the end of it. But the moment you decide to challenge the circumstance that is strong challenge to you, then there is a way out. That's what I would like to share with you. And fortunately, touch wood, God was so kind to me. Thereafter, I could do my research. I had done my MPhil and PhD, and I practiced law, and I could reasonably well in my profession. I practiced in high courts, various high courts in the country, and also Supreme Court. And at the same time, my ever great passion was in politics. I told you, no, I just wanted to show to the world that I am worth. So that I thought the best ever way is to that. You show your mettle, your courage, your conviction, your determination, and you are capable of bringing changes for the whole world. That's how I ended up in politics. I wanted to be a successful politician. I don't say that so far I have completed my journey, but still I would say that now I am a representative, people's representative from the Muvattupuzha constituency. And for that also, I will tell you, it's not simply, or it was not that easy. I started my political career in 1996, serious career, 1996. Now we are in 2024. And I would say that I'm in the long journey where I walked the way with great passion, great determination, and always with great commitment. And many a times we could see that those who were much behind us, in the sense of the political rating or in whatever way, many of them got opportunities before me. Many of my colleagues, many of those who worked with me or even worked under me, was being promoted and elevated. And there was every reason to be disappointed. There was every reason to be rebellious. There was every reason to be agitated. But still, I was hopeful to make it. And finally, it was my dream to become an elected representative. Finally, in the 21 elections, I was given a ticket by the party and I could get elected. Why I'm saying this? Any story, the most powerful story someone can say is from his own life. That's why I chose to share this with you. There was a time when everybody write off about my career. Everyone has passed judgments on my life, on my career, everything, but we could come out of it. So, challenges in life, just believe in yourself and decide to face it with courage, with conviction, and with determination. So, and it is just like traveling through a tunnel. Inside the tunnel, there will be darkness. The moment you decide to settle with that circumstance and environment of darkness, you will end up there. But always believe that there is light at the end of the tower. You need to move on with determination, with passion, with courage. So, I would conclude saying that if you happen to face challenges in your life, never ever leave your life over there. Just get up and fight and get out of it. That's what I would like to tell you. And thank you for me. And it was a great privilege for me to be here on this platform. And I believe youngsters will get more inspired and motivated with knowing the stories and experience of others. That way you also share your thoughts and ideas and stories. Thank you to meet you all. Thank you very much.